And obviously, I think Tom's coming for revenge, even though that last fight only lasted 20 seconds. But Curtis is his toughest test to date, definitely, stylistically.
I think Tom and Curtis is going to be a finish. I don't think it's going to 5. And I think Tom is probably going to get a submission win.
Obviously, training with Tom, like, I wouldn't be surprised again if Tom just first 2 minutes would win again. Like, no disrespect to Curtis Blaydes, I think he's a great fighter, but I think Tom's something special, he is.
What's on the main and co-main?
Main and co-main. I like Aspinall. Tom's the shit, you know. Tom's, I feel like, the new age heavyweight. Love to see his style, you know. I used to be like a Sergei fan, and he creamed Sergei. So I was like, man, I like the way he was bouncing and moving. I'm like, look at this heavyweight move like that. So that was dope. Like, he's got it. And he understands more fighting to me and what fighting should look like. So I'm going with Tom on that one. I don't pick by what I think. I pick by who I like and who I think is the shit, you know.
Tom, the heavyweight division is crazy, but he looks so good. Every time he's out, he looks like he shocks again, you know. So I feel like those guys are gonna defend their belts.
Okay, and just last one for me. Obviously, we got Tom Aspinall and Curtis Blaydes for the interim title coming up in Manchester. So I just want a prediction from you, and how do you think it's going to go down?
I think Tom Aspinall have more skills to win in this fight, but Curtis is really like tough guy, like a stone. It's always like a person to win for one or for another one, but Tom Aspinall absolutely have more skills to win this fight.
Бился с обоими, и с Томом Аспиналом, и с Блейдсом до этого. Они оба были твоими соперниками. У них сейчас будет бой за временный титул. Как ты думаешь, что бой пройдет?
50 на 50, потому что, например, к Кертису Блейдсу я прошел полную подготовку. Это совсем одно. С Аспиналом была совсем другая песня. Поэтому очень интересный бой будет. Посмотрим. Самое интересное.
You know, it's going to be an interesting fight. It's a 50-50. When it comes to Curtis Blaydes, I had a full training camp before him. It was a whole different story when it came to Tommy. So, you know, it's interesting for me to see this fight. I'm going to be watching it.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, lads.
So for me, co-main, I'm going to go with Tom Aspinall because what an amazing style for a heavyweight. You don't see people with that kind of style.
You know, it's a pretty obvious one. I'm going for the locals. That's what I'm doing. That's a tough question because I want to sit on the fence for this one again, eh? But I won't do it. Actually, I was still pretty much gonna. But with obviously Tom Aspinall, I expect him to, you know, look good out there. I've been pretty vocal of how much of a fan I am of his.
Mr. Bisping. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, so I'm commentating the fight, so I can't make a prediction, okay? I know, but it's out of order.
Surprise, eh?
Well, I'm not sitting on the fence, Volk. You know what I mean? It's very, very disrespectful to the other fighter.
And Leon,
yeah. But I
obvious.
will say this, Tom Aspinall is like a heavyweight version of George St. Pierre. He's unbelievable, right? He's going to go a very long way. He's going to have an incredible career. Curtis Blaydes, though, he's big, he's strong, he hits hard, he's a tough wrestler. It's going to be an incredible fight. The one for me, and it's very simple, it's Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blaydes because Tom's the interim champ. If he beats Curtis Blaydes, Dana said on here yesterday, I think it was, he'll finally get to fight John Jones. And I think that's a fight that we all want to see. Yep. And that's a British fighter going up against the greatest of all time. And if Tom can beat Curtis, and if he can beat John Jones, I don't think anyone's ever going to beat him. I think Tom Aspinall, and it's a big if he can go through those two people, will go down as the greatest mixed martial artist that's ever lived. I think he's going to defend the belt about 10 times in a row, retire, and walk off into the sunshine.
It's a great answer.